Ludigi. Ooh.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Relatability, and thank you to all of those who have subscribed thus far. And if you haven't done the right thing by subscribing and you just came across this YouTube channel, I urge you to do the right thing. Please do subscribe. That will that will make me so happy. So moving right along, on today's YouTube video, I am going to be doing a review. I am going to be reviewing a movie that I watched for the first time late 2019, sometime in December in 2019. And I don't know about you. I don't know if it's only an actor's thing, but I watch a movie for the first time just to see what's it about, the storyline, the actors, and all of those things. And then the second time, the third time, or the fourth time that I watch it, I'm just concentrating on the acting and the technique side of things, and just literally analyzing every single actor and how they're portraying their characters. It's always something that I've done even way before I was an actor. So I still do it till this day. And yeah, I watched the movie Always a Bridesmaid. That's the movie I'm going to be doing a review on. It came out sometime in December in 2019, and oh my god, that was such a beautiful movie. I watched it again like last year, and I think now it's also on Netflix. It's still on Netflix actually. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is still on Netflix. And then about 3 days ago, this past weekend, I watched it again, and I was like, I love this movie. I really, really do love this movie. Like, the cast was really superb. I absolutely loved every single cast member that was a part of the movie. And the two leads, oh my goodness, they did such an amazing job portraying their roles. And I think what made me love the film even more is the fact that they're not really new faces. I mean, after seeing them on the production, they were new faces, because it was really my first time actually seeing them on TV, on anything that they've done on TV. And then after that, I do my little thing of doing the research on, the cast members of a movie that I thought was a good movie for me. And then I Googled them, and lo and behold, they seemed to be doing a whole lot of work currently and before, and they're quite established actors. And I was like, oh my god, where have I been that I have not seen any of their work? It just really goes to show that, oh my gosh, there's just a whole lot of us when it comes to actors. Like, especially in America, I feel like it's a huge country. There's a whole lot of different productions out there, I can imagine. So I can't exactly know everybody all at the same time. So it was really, seeing them on TV on this particular movie was really a breath of fresh air. And ever since then, I've been following their work, and they're quite brilliant. And this movie was written by my favorite, Yvette Nicole Brown. She's my favorite. She's a comedian. She's a comedian. She's a producer, she's an actor. And then the first time I actually fell in love with her, like actually getting to know her, was when she was co-hosting a show called The Real on BET. And I was like, oh, I kind of like her. Like, I like her inputs, I like her opinions. And when I heard that she was doing a movie and it was written by her, I got so excited, and I was so keen to actually, know and find out what the movie is about, rather. And yeah, I mean, I was ready to be impressed, and I was actually really, really impressed. I mean, typical rom-com movie, but at the same time, there was just something about it that really caught my attention. I think it's the cast. It's a beautiful cast. Like, those people are beautiful. Like, I mean, physically. Let's start there. Physically, everybody was just so beautiful, and I was literally looking at my screen. I was like, these people are so gorgeous. Like, they're actually incredibly gorgeous. Acting on the side, they're just a pleasure to look at. And yeah, I think that was one thing. And then another thing was, their acting. I mean, the two leads, Javicia Leslie and the male lead was Jordan Calloway. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing the surname right. Jordan Calloway. They did an amazing job, and I was blown away by Jordan's performance. That guy, when they say in the acting space, when you're like doing a scene with someone and the key thing to getting the scenes right and to get the right emotions out of the the scene that you are currently doing. Like, I think the trick, just after looking at him, I just realized that actually the trick is all in the eyes. It's all in the eyes. It's all about eye contact when you're doing a scene with someone, so that it actually, oh my gosh, every time he did a scene, I was so blown away, because I was like, he literally looks at you in the eye. Woo, he's in the moment. He was so believable. Like, he was incredibly believable. I loved every single scene that he did with Javicia. And oh my god, he's an amazing actor. And I love his work. Every time I would watch it, I would be like, oh my gosh, this movie is so relatable, because I am 31. And the lady who plays the lead role, who goes by the name of Javicia, she was, the girl who was, almost turning 30, and all the people around her, all her peers, were getting married, were fiancés, and were, had long-term partners, and they were having children, and yet here she is. She's just like crickets, basically. She has none of those, not even a long-term partner, not even dating. So I just felt like this is so relatable, because I've had moments where I felt like that as a 31-year-old, especially when I was approaching my 30s. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't even have a man. I'm not even dating. So, but here I am. I have a sister who has 3 children now, and I have friends who are in relationships. I know people who are married, and I know people who have children. And here I am. I'm just like roaming around, busy working, and just, figuring life out and experienced. I'm still not dating, but right now I am just so comfortable being in my singlehood, living my single life, and just being happily single, and just falling in love with myself, and just just letting life happen as I go. Because I'm not trying to look, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to do all of that. I'm just trying to be here in my own space and doing my own thing. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm not trying to rush the process. So I'm going to be sharing scenes that actually caught my attention, and I'll be sharing with you guys why I actually love those scenes. So let's go, guys.
That can't be her.
Yes, she and Tracy were in the same sorority. Now, Karina was the queen of the stuck-up crew.
Yeah, but not without reason. I mean, even almost falling on her. Still look good.
Oh, you still nursing that crush I see.
Please, I ain't never had no crush on Karina Blakeston.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you alone to rewrite history.
Uh-huh.
Do you hear that? That's my wife calling. Don't that sound good?
Wife, do you want me to ring?
First of all, I'd just like to take this moment to just talk about Jordan's posture. There's a saying where, people say, you make the clothes don't make you. I think he's a perfect example. Like, his posture's like, it's like up there. Like, he makes everything that he wears is incredibly gorgeous. And I'm just like, he makes everything look good. Especially when he wears his suits. Like, he's just there, man. I can't describe it. In Zulu, uhambela phezulu, man. Like, you feel like he's walking on air, and it's just so beautiful. I love a man in a well-tailored suit, and not just a well-tailored suit, but even his posture makes a world of a difference, because I can't imagine how he would look if he was just like a sloppy guy, and he's just I can't imagine. But I just wanted to take this moment to just let you guys know that, oh my gosh, when it comes to the wardrobe, when they dressed him up in suits, I was like, in suits he looks amazing. But I guess he also worked for his body, because he's got the biceps. You can see actually the muscles popping out. But this posture of his, perfect. I love it actually. It's perfect.
But I did get some help. Janelle is still the one-stop source for headline breaking news.
Yeah, even Black Twitter can't compete with Janelle. What's her motive?
I have no idea. She told me everything about you, though, except for your social security number. No, wait, she told me that, too. I'm thinking of getting a MasterCard in your name.
Well, please be gentle with my credit. I wouldn't want that chump Trump blaming me for an economic slowdown. So how are you?
Ready to get out of this bridesmaid.
He knows how to look at a woman. Like, there's just something about how he looks at a woman, or maybe, you know, it's his acting skills, but whatever it is, like, he has this thing with the eyes. Like, he makes you feel so loved, so appreciated, so heard. So when it comes to his eye contact, he's brilliant at that. Like, he makes you feel wanted and important and appreciated and just listened to, and he does that so right when it comes to, I'm talking about the Mark character. I'm not talking about the real person. I'm talking about the Mark character when it comes to him looking at, you know, the crush that he's had on this girl for like 10 years. Oh my gosh, like I see love in those eyes, and I just feel like it's beautiful. There's one thing I love about a man. If there's anything that I love about a man, is how he looks at his woman, and that's what I wish for myself every single day. It is how he look. It would be literally how he looks at me every single day that will tell me how he feels about me. I'm one person who's all about eye contact, and I really appreciate that kind of love language. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Oh, this guy can act. My goodness.
Stop.
Wait a minute, you see a relationship in our future?
Well, if I didn't see one, I wouldn't be standing here right now.
Coffee?
One thing I know for sure is the fact that men always know what they want. Definitely, that's 100%. There was a tweet where, I don't know, someone asked Erykah Badu something about men, like, how do you keep a man, or something to that effect. And then, how do you know if a man is for you? I forgot the question. I'm probably at this point, I'm paraphrasing. And then Erykah Badu mentioned the words, I personally listen to him. And that was so short and sweet and simple and straight to the point, and actually so very true, because one thing you need to do when it comes to men, you listen to them. You listen to what they say, because in what they say, you will gauge, you will actually know if they are really interested in you, or if they're here for a short period of time, or if they are actually here to build and grow with you and just actually, you know, just see a future with you. You actually get to know a whole lot of things, and it all takes listening to a man. Because in listening to a man, he will tell you exactly how he feels about you. So, love that. I love what he said. I love it when he said that he wouldn't be standing here if he did not see a relationship. So, that's a man who knows what he wants. And I love that.
I'll go first. In my last relationship, I felt we moved too fast. He lied a lot, and it ended badly. And I don't want that to happen again.
Okay, so we won't let it. We'll start fresh. We'll take our time.
I love how he uses we in every conversation. Like, that's how it is. That's how it's supposed to be. We. It's not I in relationships. If you see something, if you see a future with the person that you're with, it is a we. And I love how in every little thing it's a we. Oh, we won't let it happen. Oh, we will start afresh. Like, it's weird. It's so inclusive, and I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Is this the next great American novel? I mean, are you the voice of our generation?
Not our entire generation, but it is my voice.
Oh, can I read it?
No, first of all, I can't watch you read this. And I don't know, who said I could be a writer? I mean, who would think that?
I mean, to be honest, I always thought you were going to be a writer. I mean, I remember seeing you over at Hampton at the waterfront writing in your little notebook. It was cute.
You saw me writing out there?
This is one of my favorite scenes. I just feel like there's nothing as beautiful as having a person who's so interested in you and just admires you and is so attracted to you, as much as at that time they're still scared to approach you and have a conversation with you, they then decide to just sit back and just admire you from afar and just notice little things that you like to do, you know, during your spare time and whatnot. I mean, him, you know, saying that back in college he used to see her write in her journal every single day, and she never thought that someone would be paying attention, and here they are having a conversation right now, and he's just letting her know that he used to see her write on her journal, that he thought she'd actually be a writer, you know, when she grows up. And I find that so attractive. I really find that so beautiful when you have someone that's so interested in you, having to just, you know, decide to get to know you from afar and just notices little things about you and what you like and what you don't like. And yeah, by the time they get to have a conversation with you, they already know just a few things about you. And I find it so beautiful, but not in a creepy way, because there are those people who admire you, and yeah, they admire you in a creepy way and they just end up being obsessed with you. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about this kind of infatuation. I find that beautiful. I really do. Oh, God.
Okay. Well, all around the world we have junk and nowhere for it to go. But instead of making more landfills, we could be fueling the planet with what we're throwing away.
Okay, so you believe in turning trash into treasure.
I believe in seeing the potential in things that others would be too blind to notice.
Yeah, enough said.
Well, Miss Karina, I...
Go together, best friend to the end. Yeah, you're the beat to my innate. You always have been me, even when you're not in me. I can't even breathe without you. I can't even sleep without you. From your head down to your spine, you are mine. Drip from my lips, splash right there when you smile. If I stop time, we'd be here a while, a while. If I stop time, if I stop time, we'd be here a damn long while. If I stop time.
It's kind of a major promotion.
Wait, Cleveland's a promotion?
Yeah. Geographically, maybe not, but job-wise it is.
I miss you.
So it's a girl, huh? Girl, huh?
What was she expecting him to say? I mean, girl, you crushed his ego. I mean, he proposed. He literally put his heart on his sleeve. He proposed, and then you reject him and you say no. And then you come back and say you miss him and you want him to say he misses you too. At this point, his ego is crushed. He can't go back and say.
I have a question I gotta ask you, and it's a really important one. Karina, will you not marry me?
Yes, I will. Wait, what?
I said, will you not marry me?
I don't
Will you
understand.
not marry me until you are sure that I love you, flaws and all, and that it will never change? Will you promise not to make a commitment to me until you trust that I will protect, love, and honor you until I die? Promise not to make a commitment until you know in your heart that I am the one and the only one for you. Most importantly, will you promise not to marry me until I have proven to you that I will love you through any hard times and any problem that we face in our future, or damage sustained from your past? Karina Langston James, will you promise not to marry me until then?
Yes. I will not marry you until then.
So this last scene that I chose, it's my favorite scene, and I loved it so much because it was just so emotional. And I decided to do a monologue on it. I'm going to record it sometime this week. Not today, not now. I'm going to record it because it just really touched my heart, and I loved the performance. I loved how it was played out, and the background music. I fell in love with this artist. It was my first time hearing about her on this movie, just knowing about her. Her name is Shalia, and the name of the song that they played in the background is, what's the name of the song again? I'm Sure It's You. It's like a cute wedding song. It's a beautiful wedding song, and check out the scene. I loved it.
Hi.
Oh, my Lord. You look the spitting image of your mother. You're so beautiful.
Thank you. I feel like she is right here.
Well, she's here.
Yeah.
She's here. Karina, I want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of this. And I'm so honored that you asked me to walk down the aisle.
Thank you for saying yes. Oh, Dad. We have been through a lot of loss and pain as a family. But through the prayers and the tears and lots of therapy, I have learned a lot. I have learned that we have a choice, that we can choose love. I have learned that I can choose a happy ending. Choose that with you, Dad. And choose to forgive. And I want you here.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for being in this part of my life. Let's do this. Yeah?
I love you. I love you. I love you.
I remember you were meant to be the one to set me free. I'm sure it's you, yeah. I'm sure it's you. No one can ever change my mind. Oh, convince me otherwise. My heart belongs to you. I know we'll make it through. I'm sure it's you, yeah. That's why I'm gonna say I do. I'm sure it's you.
The name of the movie is called Always a Bridesmaids. You can catch it on Netflix. I think it's still there. So check it out. It's a beautiful rom-com. If you love rom-coms just like myself, do check it out. I love romantic comedies because you know, like I said before, I'm a sucker for happy endings. So anything that has to do with a happy ending, I am here for it, because I do believe that you know what, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And yeah, I love it so much. And it's an all-black cast, and I am here for that. And yeah, shout out to Yvette Nicole Brown. She did an amazing job writing the storyline, and the actors as well. Like, just, you know, they pulled it off. Like, they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. Like, they gave the script a whole lot of life, and a job well done to them. So yeah, that was my review, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.